life-changing, let me just tell you. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Katie, and today's video is one I'm super excited to share, which I've been planning to share for months, and it is now the time. So this video is going to be all about feminine hygiene, so if you are grossed out by periods or vaginas, this is not the video for you to watch today. I'm going to be talking about this in TMI terms, as if you're my best friend. Yeah, that's kind of weird to post on the internet, but I would like to share this because this is revolutionary. If you guys are new to my channel, I would love it if you could subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'd also appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful or entertaining or interesting at all. So I have been using a Diva Cup since I think like June or July. So I've had like 4 or 5 cycles with it. Is that right, math? I don't know. But I have absolutely loved this product. It has changed my period game, and I have recommended it to all of my friends, and I've had at least 4 friends end up buying Diva Cups and loving them. So I thought I would give you kind of the little selling point on it. Not a brand deal, I'm just genuinely obsessed with this. This is kind of weird to talk about, but okay, so with pads and tampons, my biggest struggle was I did prefer tampons, but I sleep for a long time, so I could not sleep with these in overnight because I was terrified of toxic shock syndrome. I feel like toxic shock syndrome is something we hear about a lot, but a lot of people don't really know what it is. So I did Google it to find out the information so I could make sure I was sharing accurate information with you. So what toxic shock syndrome is it's a bacterial infection. It often occurs more in girls in relation to tampons, but it can affect men, women, children, anyone technically. It has been linked to super absorbent tampons. They do believe it can be caused from a tampon being left in for too long of time. Also, people like to argue that it's the action of a tampon rubbing against the inside of the skin and causing tears, which lets bacteria in. Overall, kind of scary. What I do really like about this is you don't have the same risk. So I have always kind of heard of menstrual cups, but was always too scared to try them out. I saw Rachel Whitehurst do a video on it forever ago, and that kind of encouraged me to kind of pay more attention to it and think about it. And then a couple of months later, I saw Meghan Hughes do a video on it, and that was my final selling point. She was very thorough and kind of touched on Rachel's video as well. And I will link both those videos below because I thought they were super helpful, and anything I miss out, or if you're looking for more information, those are great resources. So I'm gonna kind of talk about like the little questions that everyone always has about this. So first off, like, when you're using this, like, how do you insert this into your body? This looks pretty big. I was kind of terrified of this because A, I'm a virgin, and B, this looks a lot bigger than a tampon. Tampon in comparison, like, as you can see, that is a pretty big size difference. But what makes this really easy is there are 2 ways that they recommend to fold it. The one is either folding it in half and inserting it just like that, which makes it a lot smaller. Or the next way is to push the edge down and make it kind of like a very small opening and then a wider part. This is what I do. Super easy. It does take a while to get the hang of. I am not gonna lie, it took me like 20 minutes to try to put it in the first time. And then when it's put in your body, it's like sitting here and you need it to pop open to make sure it catches everything. So that's kind of difficult. What they recommend is you just reach into yourself, which sounds so weird, pinch here and twist it. I find that to be difficult, so they also say that you can kind of run your finger around it to make it open. This is a product that you do have to be pretty comfortable with your own body to use. So yes, this did hurt a little bit when I first tried it out. I sometimes find removing it does hurt because you have to pull in and kind of pull it straight out. Pro tip, ow, I dropped it. Something I didn't realize would probably be a smart idea my first times using it, be sitting on the toilet when you take it out, because then any gunk that spills out, any period, just goes right into the toilet. I didn't think of that the first time, and I had to clean the bathroom floor, which is a little disgusting, but that's okay. For cleaning the actual product, they recommend that you use Diva Wash, obviously, because that's part of their brand. I just use an unscented, gentle soap. You clean this every time you take it out. So you wear it for 12 hours or however long, 12 hours is the maximum. You remove it, you dump it into the toilet, go to the sink, rinse it out. You might want to dump the rinse back into the toilet or into the sink, whatever you're feeling. And then you want to lather the outside and inside with soap, rinse off the whole thing and dry it, and then you can reinsert it. What's really convenient about 12 hours, I know a lot of people are like, well, what if I have to change it in public? But realistically, when are you going to be out for more than 12 hours? If you're at a friend's house, it's a little more awkward, but you probably have a private bathroom that you can use to take care of it. So now I just want to briefly touch on some of the pros and cons of this. So first off, sleeping. I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to change my tampon or worry about my pad leaking. This is good. I am protected, good to go. You don't have to worry about it throughout the day because you are not worrying about, oh, I need to change it now, I'm gonna get toxic shock right away, or, oh, it's gonna leak. Like, it's kind of just like foolproof. As long as it's in properly, it shouldn't leak and you're good. It's also very interesting because you kind of get a better understanding of your period because you see how much is going in it. Like this line right here, so from where I'm holding to here, that is 15 milliliters. Most of the time, unless I'm having a super, super heavy day, it doesn't even fill to half of that. Also TMI, but it's kind of interesting to see how much blood is actually coming out because it really wasn't as much as I was expecting. Some people believe that this is overall more messy. In my opinion, it's much more clean because you don't have to worry about staining any underwear. You don't have to like fill your garbage full of gross tampons, like straight into the toilet, cleaned, back into your body. Super quick, super easy, in my opinion, super clean. Also, this is a lot cheaper. A box of tampons, I want to say, goes from $8 to $12. I don't know about your flow, but me, I would probably use 3/4 to a full box per period cycle. So I'd be spending anywhere from $8 to $12 per period, so every single month. When with this, I spent $40, and I believe this product is good for up to 12 months. I do want to talk about a couple disadvantages and cons about it because I just talked about the pros. I need to even that out a little. So overall, this could be a little awkward. It could be awkward to get used to inserting and removing. It could be a little painful to insert or remove at first. I doubt that will stay constant, but at the beginning, that could be a case. I am very blessed and I don't really have issues with cramping with my period, but I have been told that the Diva Cup sometimes causes more cramping. In my opinion, all the pros heavily outweigh the cons. I think it is such a convenient product and so easy to use, enough that I have convinced, I think at least 4 friends have purchased it and all of them have really enjoyed it. It's just so easy. Anyway, that brings me to the end of my review on the Diva Cup. This is a little bit of a different video for my channel, but I'm just trying to help a sister out. If you have more questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you feel uncomfortable with that, you can DM them to me on Twitter or Instagram, whatever you feel. All that's down there. I hope you purchase the Diva Cup. They are life-changing. Well, in my opinion, they are amazing. I swear by them. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next week for a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye!